Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first two quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays.
That's a wall.
And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Fitzgerald, he's in at center. Favors is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Sue in at the shooting guard position.
Got it.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Hornets trail by 13. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And oh, here we go with Lin. Nobody back. And that one's good. Lin's got 6 points.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games.
Jeremy Lamb.
And they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for the Hornets. He used that pick to get in close. And it's 8 points here for Lin.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Over to the left wing. Screen by Jefferson. Bosch passes to Lamb. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Walker. No good. Some solid defense there from Lin. Tries from the block. Walker with some nice D.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
That's good. Taylor's got 10 points in the game.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter,
got it.
but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And here are the Hornets now after the basket by Milwaukee. Outside, Walker. Shot off the screen and misses it off the right side of the rim. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Celtics in Boston.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, and they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
A nice shot by Lin.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the
A
middle
moment
of
to
the
check
floor.
in with
Wait.
some changes for Charlotte.
Get into them on
Bosch
the
is
perimeter.
checked in, and Anthony
Post.
subbed in for Taylor.
Rotate over and make your presence felt.
Right side Jefferson.
Quit being so soft.
Easy jumper from very short distance. Jefferson's got 4 points in the quarter. Bucks leading by 18. To the inside. And once more, he gets it. Another bucket from Fitzgerald.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Hornets have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And for Milwaukee, their shooting and offensive execution has been beyond great. They're 63% from the floor in this game. That is good.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Screen by Jefferson. Bosch, that's for 2. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Bucks leading by 22. They've got Jefferson. Payton is out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Anthony, and it's Bosch in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
And Walker kicks to Payton. He feeds it to Bosch. They set the pick. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. The shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Lynn against Walker. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Anthony, and Taylor subbed in for Payton. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Fitzgerald, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Taylor with the ball. Screen by Jefferson. And a wide open look for Walker. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Lynn's shot is off.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Now here's
You got
Lynn.
it. Let's get the ball inside.
To the middle. Here's Fitzgerald. Here's Favors. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Timeout. Start it. We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts.
Hornets have
Rotate
gone
over
1 of 4
and make your
since the end of the
presence felt.
3rd quarter.
Quit being so soft.
Taylor kicks to Walker. Inside, here's Jefferson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I'll tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Bucks leading by 21.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here is Lynn to the middle.
Move the
Here's
ball.
Fitzgerald.
Stick it too
Yes. And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Down low.
That's a wall.
Bosch. That's good.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Lamb. No good from outside. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Lynn with it. He's picked up by Walker, and he gets it to go. 34 points for Freak.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Walker against Lynn. Now the feed to Bosch. He dishes it to Jefferson. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound, Milwaukee. Money's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And he gets the bucket. Money's got 16 here in the second half.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Jefferson, a screen on Lynn, and it's Walker penetrating. Now here's Lamb. He's covered closely. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys, plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower
down
right
now.
now. I
Settle
mean,
down.
what a half he's having.
Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Chavez, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
Move
To the
ball.
inside.
Stick it
Here's
too much.
Fitzgerald. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Money's got 40 points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shot.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Money. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many goals.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Grant. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Larkin kicks to Grant. The jump hook. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Passes it to Fitzgerald. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson